Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to bring you some action PC football, another Titan Bowl. The 1984 San Francisco 49ers will take on the 1976 Oakland Raiders in a battle of Bay Area rivals. In 1984, the San Francisco 49ers would go 15-1 and win the Super Bowl over the Miami Dolphins and Dan Marino. The only team to defeat the 84 San Francisco 49ers was the Pittsburgh Steelers. In 1976, the Oakland Raiders went 13-1, would go on to the Super Bowl and crush the Minnesota Vikings and Fran Tarkenton. The only team to defeat the Raiders in 1976, the New England Patriots. So let's move on to another Titan Bowl game. The 1984 15-1 San Francisco 49ers visit Oakland to take on the 1976 13-1 Oakland Raiders. Starting offensive lineups: running backs for the 49ers, Tyler and Craig. The wideouts, Clark and Solomon. The tight end is Cooper. Quarterback, Joe Montana. The tackles, Fonhorst and Paris. Guards are Ayers and Cross. The center is Quinlan. For the Oakland Raiders, win baby win, just win, as Al Davis would say. Running backs, Van Egan and Davis. Wide receivers, Biliknikoff and Branch. The tight end, Casper the Friendly Ghost. Quarterback, Kenny Stabler. Tackles, Shell and Lawrence. Guards, Upshaw and Bueller. Center is Dalby. On defense for the 49ers, defensive ends, Board and Dean. Defensive tackle, Tulu Asasopo. Outside linebackers, Turner and Butts. Inside linebackers, Ellison and Fanhorst. Were they brothers? I did not know that. Yes, they must be. Cornerbacks, Wright and Lott. Safeties, Hicks and Williamson. For the Oakland Raiders, defensive ends, Sistrunk, Matuzak. Defensive tackle, Rowe. Outside linebackers, Hendricks and Villapiano. Inside linebackers, Johnson and Hall. Cornerbacks, Thomas and Brown. Safeties, Tatum and Atkinson. Kickoff will be in a moment. You're watching on Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station. Thank you for joining me, either live or later. Quickly go to the chat and say hello to Michael Butler. He says, hi Al, go Oakland! And I will be playing as offense in these Titan Bowl games for both teams. The computer will be playing as the defense. Let me make sure I have that set up properly. Hold on, please. Game setup. Computer coach, both defense. Okay, there we go. Alright, so the Raiders won the toss and they elected to receive. So Ray Wershing will be kicking off. Garrett is deep for the Raiders. Short men are Jennings and Colsey. Here's the kickoff. And here comes the return. Near the 20. Garrett, with a 12-yard returns, brought down at the 19 by Holmo. And here comes the Oakland Raider offense, led by Kenny Stabler, number 12. Split backfield of Van Egan and Davis. Wideouts, Biliknikoff and Branch. The tight end is Casper. Dave Casper. San Francisco comes out in a 4-3. Play action fake. Casper. Short out to Dave Casper on the play action fake. Stabler back to pass. Throws to the out and he hits Casper for 8 yards. Hicks pushes him out of bounds. Oakland fans love it here at the Oakland Alameda Coliseum. So it's 2nd and 2. Mark Van Eegen, dive play. Out of the split backfield, there goes Van Eegen up the middle. Gain of 6, 1st and 10 from the Oakland 33. Good blocking up front by the Raiders. Excellent front line there. Go to Cliff Branch. Short and quick to Branch. Stabler back to pass, quickly fires the Branch. No! Branch is covered. He tries to dump it down to Davis. Incomplete. Stabler had to step up in the pocket. Branch was covered by Ronnie Lott. So it brings up 2nd and 10. Screen to Davis. Clarence Davis on the screen. Stabler sets it up. Davis has it, and that's a gain of 7. Brought down by Turner. That's Keena Turner's first tackle and brings up a very manageable 3rd and 3 for the Raiders on their own 40. Van Eegen screen the other side. They're keying that. Biliknikov on the medium fly. Stabler audibles to Biliknikov. He throws! Back shoulder through Biliknikov's hands. Oh my lord, I don't believe that. Where's the stickum? 4th and 3 on the Raider 40. And they will punt. Oh, wow, he dropped the ball. What are the odds of that, Michael Butler? Biliknikov dropping the ball. Here comes Ray Guy to punt. He will punt deep to McLemore. The snap, the punt. San Francisco puts the return on. McLemore around his 10, starts upfield, near the 20s, dragged down by Thomas. After a return of 10 on the 52-yard punt, here comes Joe Montana and the San Francisco 49ers. Running backs Tyler and Craig, the wideouts Clark and Solomon. The tight end is Cooper, split backfield, Montana under center. The Raiders in a 3-4. Tyler on a dive. Wendell Tyler up the middle. He has room near the first down, and he is just short. So it's going to be 2nd and inches. Great blocking up front by that 49er front line. As Michael Butler says in regards to Fred Biliknikov dropping a ball, slim, I agree. So it's 2nd and inches. Play action fake. Clark. Short out. Play action fake. Here comes a blitz. And Hendrick comes around the corner and sacks Montana. A loss of 6. As they try to fool the Raiders with a play action fake, the Stork, Ted Hendricks, came flying around the corner and brings Montana down. So it's now a 3rd and 6. Maybe I should have just went to pick up the first down there. So it's 3rd and 6 from the San Francisco 22. Screen to Roger Craig. Montana backs the pass. The ball is loose. He picks it up, runs forward, and he loses 2 yards. Brought down by John Matuzak. The snap was bad. Montana couldn't handle it. And here comes the punt team for the 49ers. So both the 49ers and Raiders go 3 and out. Though the 49ers 3 and out was a little more scary. Max Runiger to punt for the 49ers. Deep for the Raiders, Colsey. The snap, the deep punt. Colsey coming up near the 50-yard line. He breaks a tackle, has some open room. He's brought down on the San Francisco 40. A 31-yard punt and a 10-yard return. Tackled by McCall. Here comes Ken Stabler and the Raiders in excellent field position. 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 41. Screen to Mark Van Eegen. They set up the screen. They hit Van Eegen in stride, but he's quickly brought down by Ellison. Only a gain of 2. Hicks was injured on the play, and he's walking off. His return is questionable. That could be a big loss for the 49ers defense. As Michael Butler in the chat saying, in regards to, I believe, his beloved Raiders, scary is good. So Kenny Stabler under center, split backfield. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Going to look for Biliknikov on the medium slant. Stabler back to pass. He has time. Looking. He fires over the middle. Biliknikov leaps but can't come down with it. Stabler with a high throw. Oh, he had Freddie. Freddie might have been gone for pay dirt. Ouch. Brings up 3rd and 8. Screen to Clarence Davis. They set up the screen, and he cannot connect up with Davis.
Encroachment, defense.
Oh.
Number 74, 5-yard penalty.
We shall accept that. And it now, after the 5-yard encroachment penalty, it's 3rd and 3. 49ers in a 3-4. They have their linebackers right across that first down marker. Play action fake. Cliff Branch. Long hitch. Back to pass, play action fake. Stabler with time. He fires. Touchdown to Branch on the long hitch. The snake strikes first on the long touchdown pass to Cliff Branch. 3rd and short, play action fake froze the San Francisco defense. And there's that quick strike of the Oakland Raiders. Kenny, I answered that question, Kenny, about how many players. We're doing football now, buddy. Regarding Stratomatic, I answered your question when you left it. The number of players in Stratomatic baseball is determined, it seems to be, by the number of players who actually played that year for each team, who are on their 40-man roster who actually played. And yes, you can change the lineups, bud. Hope all is well. Let's watch that replay. Stabler, play action fake, and then boom to number 21, touchdown. One more time, thing of beauty. Kenny Stabler, the snake. Bam! Touchdown. Here comes the extra point. Oh, I clicked replay again, sorry. 3rd time's a charm. I love looking at it. Here's the extra point. The snap, placed down, the kick. It is good. Man makes it 7-0 Raiders. And I've never played strat football, Kenny, so I cannot answer you that question. There's lots of videos on YouTube, Kenny. You can check them out, bud. I cannot comment on something I have not played. Here's the kickoff by man. The deep man is Monroe. The short men are Harmon and McLemore. San Francisco puts the return on. And past the 20, brought down at the 21 is Monroe. San Francisco will start 1st and 10 on their 21. Here comes Joe Montana looking to answer that Stabler touchdown pass. San Francisco trails 7-0, 9:39 to play in the first quarter. Montana under center, split backfield, Craig and Tyler. Wideouts Clark and Solomon, tight end Cooper. We're going to look for Cooper here on the short slant. Montana back to pass, over the middle to Cooper, gain of 12, dragged down by Jack Tatum. So it's 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 33. Montana's going to look for Dwight Clark. Short slant to Clark. Montana back to pass Clark, and he nails Clark on a slant for 14 yards. Thomas brings him down. 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 47. 2 plays, 26 yards. Tyler on the dive. And Tyler is smothered for no gain, brought down by Otis Sistrunk. 2nd and 10. Short and quick. Freddie Solomon.
Encroachment, defense.
Oh!
Number 60, 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment on the Raiders.
2nd down.
So it's going to be 2nd and 5 now. We're going to go short and quick to Solomon. We're going to go play action fake. Short and quick to Solomon. Back to pass. Looking. Solomon's coming over the middle. It's picked off! Oh, wow! The Raiders pick off Montana. He wanted to go. He went play action, looking short and quick to Solomon. It was covered. He was looking over the middle, I think, to Cooper or Craig. And picking that ball off is Johnson. Monty Johnson, the linebacker. Johnny on the spot. Raiders take over 1st and 10 on their 38. Play action fake. Gonna go to Casper. Long slant to the ghost. Play action fake, looking for Casper. He throws, and it's caught! Casper, 35-yard gain. He tripped up by Fuller, and that's the only thing that kept Casper from scoring a long touchdown. So it's 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 27. Again, the Raiders strike quickly and deep. Michael Butler says in the chat, Otis shaved his head well before it was cool. Michael Butler, defense, defense. Michael Butler, I'm actually a Seahawk fan. What's your favorite Seahawk team? All right, 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 27. The Raiders looking to score again. They're up 7-0. And we're going to go play action fake, run counter, pitch left, Davis. They're keying that. Medium fly to Biliknikov. Stabler back to pass. He fires to Biliknikov on the medium fly. Touchdown! What a job by Kenny the Snake Stabler. Audibling out of the run. Say it slowly, Al. Great audible call. He hits Biliknikov in stride on the medium fly. 13-0. Raiders as they are pouring it on the 15-1 San Francisco 49ers. Let's watch that replay. Stabler audibles at the line. Boom. Touchdown. One more time. Stabler calls the audible. Back to pass and hits Biliknikov on the fly. 13-0. Man comes on for the extra point. The snap to place and right down the center. 14-0 Raiders. They capitalize on the Monty interception. Ken Stabler's now 6 of 9, 113 yards and 2 TDs. Earl Mann has made 2 extra points. As Michael Butler says excellent, and he says his favorite Seahawk team is the 1983 team. Is that the team with Kurt Warner, the running back from Penn State? Man will kick deep to Monroe. Short men for San Francisco, Harmon and McLemore. The return is on. Monroe has it. Past the 20. At the 30. And he is brought down by Barnes. San Francisco will start 1st and 10 on their own 30. And Joe Montana has to get something going. The 49ers trail by 2 touchdowns. Split backfield, 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Craig trap left. Ball's given to Roger Craig. He has an opening. It's quickly closed, gain of 2. He was leveled by Willie Hall. Raiders hit hard. So it's 2nd and 8. Screen, Roger Craig. Montana back to pass. Here comes the pressure, and he's unable to hit Craig with the screen pass. A tremendous pass rush by the Oakland Raiders. Raiders were in a 3-4 pass short zone with 1 blitzer. So it is 3rd and 8. Short hitch. Roger Craig. Montana hits Craig and he picks up 15 yards. Finally dragged down by the mad stork Ted Hendricks. That's Hendricks' 3rd tackle. As Michael Butler in the chat says, Kurt Warner out of Penn State, 83 was his rookie season. And they made the playoffs that year, I believe, right? So it's 1st and 10, San Francisco on the march. On their 47, they approach midfield. 5:21 to play in the first quarter. 14-0 Raiders. Wendell Tyler. Trap left, Wendell Tyler. There goes Tyler. Lots of running room. He's got a first down and a little bit more. 12 yards. And he was finally brought down by Willie Brown. Tyler, 3 carries, 22 yards. Run counter. Roger Craig. Trap right. There goes Craig. Trap right. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Play action fake. Short and quick. Dwight Clark. There's a play action fake. Quickly to Clark. Clark gets 7 yards and he struggles to get the first down. Skip Thomas couldn't hold him back from it, so it is 1st and 10 on the Oakland 31. 3:05 left in the first quarter. Craig's down to 93% stamina. And we're going to bring in Derek Harmon. Will come in for Craig. And Tyler's at 97. Let's give him a quick breather. He's going to bring in Bill Ring. Run counter. Bill Ring. Trap left. Trap left Ring. And he is smothered after a 1-yard gain. Otis Sistrunk with his 2nd tackle. He just swallowed up Ring. So it's 2nd and 9. Screen to Harmon. Montana back to pass. He hits Harmon in stride. Harmon gets 9 yards and a first down. Spun down by Willie Hall. 49ers offense is clicking on this drive. As Michael Butler in the chat says, "Come on, defense," as he's cheering for the Raiders. It is, and in 1983, his favorite Seahawk team, Kurt Warner's rookie season, they lost to the Raiders in the AFC Championship game. I remember that. Didn't Seattle upset Miami in Miami that year in the playoffs? I think. All right, 1st and 10. Ball on the Oakland 21. Short cross. I don't like that. Let's stay away. Let's go medium out. Medium out to Dwight Clark. Montana back to pass. Looking, has time. Clark is covered. No! He breaks free! And it touchdown! Great drive by the 49ers with 52 seconds left in the first quarter. 9 plays, 70 yards. Culminating in a touchdown pass on a medium out from Montana to Dwight Clark. As Hendricks was blitzing, and he was picked up, and that gave Joe Montana all day in the world. Clark was initially covered, but then broke away from his coverage, caught the ball to the out, turned it up, and went in the end zone. Let's watch that replay. You can see the Matt Stork gets picked up on the blitz, and boom, there's Clark. Touchdown. One more time. Blitz gets picked up. Montana quickly out to Clark. Clark catches it on the out, turns it up, and goes in for the TD. 14-6, Ray Wershing with the extra point, and it is good. 14-7, 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Wershing will kick off deep for the Raiders. Garrett, shortmen are Jennings and Colsey. Here's the kickoff. Garrett has it. Going to be brought down just past the 15-yard line. So it will be 1st and 10 on the 17. 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Oakland 14, San Francisco 7. Stabler under center. Split backfield of Van Egan and Davis. Wideouts Branch and Biliknikov. Tight end Casper. Van Egan. Off tackle left. There goes Mark Van Egan off tackle. Gain of 3. And that should be the last play. Nope, the clock's still running. We're going to have to run a play here. So it's 2nd and 7. Clarence Davis. Sweep left. There goes this power sweep. Davis breaks 1 tackle. Picks up 4, and that's the end of the quarter. He was brought down by Jim Fonhorst. So after 1 quarter of play, it is 14-7 Oakland. Let's start the second quarter. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the Oakland 24. Play action fake. Branch. Short cross. Back to pass. Stabler, and here comes a blitz. The ball's loose. Who has it? Oakland maintains possession as Dolby fell on the fumble. But Dean, with a big pass rush, knocks the ball free from Kenny the Snake Stabler. Dean will be credited with a sack. And Dolby, what a tremendous play, as the 49ers were so close to having it 1st and 10 on the Oakland 19. It's 4th and 8, and here comes the punter, Ray Guy. So the San Francisco defense comes up big. Guy will punt deep to McLemore. Here's the snap. Guy punts it. McLemore going towards the 40. He has it. He's quickly brought down by Jack Tatum. Big hit by Tatum. Only a return of 1 on the 44-yard punt. San Francisco will start off in pretty good field position, though. 1st and 10 on their own 38, trailing by a touchdown. And an extra point. Split backfield. Let's bring the starters back in. So Wendell Tyler. And Roger Craig. So Tyler and Craig split backfield. Clark, Solomon the wideouts. Cooper the tight end. Craig. Screen to Roger Craig. Montana back to pass. He hits Craig in stride. Craig has a lot of room. Gain of 15. Finally brought down by Monty Johnson. That's his first tackle. Johnson also has an interception. As Michael Butler said, phew, in the chat regarding the Ken Stabler fumble on the hit by Dean. So 1st and 10 on the Oakland 47. Play action fake. He's going to look for Clark. Medium slant to Dwight Clark. Montana with time. He fires, and it is caught. Gain of 15. Willie Brown puts the big hit on Clark. He maintains possession, though. So it's 1st and 10 on the Oakland 32. Dwight Clark now 4 receptions, 57 yards, and a touchdown. That's Willie Brown, old man Willie's second tackle. Wendell Tyler, trap left. There goes Tyler. Gain of 2, dragged down by Willie Hall. Willie Hall's 4th tackle for the Raiders. Tyler now 4 carries, 24 yards. 2nd and 8 from the Oakland 30. Montana barks out the signals. Screen to Wendell Tyler. They're covering that. Medium fly to Freddie Solomon. And here comes a blitz on Hendrick around the corner. And he drops Montana for his 2nd sack. Loss of 7. The Mad Stork comes flying in and lands on Joe Montana, driving him to the turf. Brings up 3rd and 15. A field goal attempt from here. Ray Wershen has a 39% chance of success. So 3rd and 15 as the Mad Stork and the Oakland Raiders defense comes up big there. 11:45 to play in the first half. Oakland 14, San Francisco 7. Going to look for Cooper. Medium slant to Cooper. Montana back to pass. He has time over the middle to Cooper. 16 yards and a first down. Villapiano on the tackle. Joe Montana, as they say, cool as a cucumber, or the other side of the pillow on that 3rd and 15. He picks up 16 on the medium slant to Earl Cooper. The tight end now has 2 receptions, 28 yards. 1st and 10. Oakland 21. Run counter. Wendell Tyler. Off tackle left. There goes Tyler. And he picks up 5. He hit that hole quick. Monty Johnson came up to stop him, but it's 5 yards too late. 2nd and 5 from the Oakland 16. Wendell Tyler. Off tackle left again. There goes Wendell Tyler. 3 tough yards. And again, Monty Johnson on the tackle. Clock running. 9:32 to play in the first half. Oakland 14. San Francisco 7 brings up 3rd and 2. Montana. On the dive, Montana calls his own number. He goes up the middle, and he is brought down quickly by number 39. Willie Hall comes flying in from his linebacker position. No gain. That dive play with Montana fooled no one. 4th and 2. Field goal attempt here, 79%. Here comes Ray Wershin. The holder is the punter, Reniger. Here's the snap, the place, Wershin right down the middle. He makes the field goal. The 30-yard attempt is true. So with 8:11 to play, Oakland's defense holds San Francisco to a field goal. It's now 14-10 Raiders. Wershing will kick off. He's going to kick deep. The deep man for the Raiders, Garrett, short men Jennings, and Colsey. Here's the kickoff by Ray Wershing. And
kicking team.
What happened? Out of bounds. Oh, wow. Wershing shanks the kickoff, and it will be 1st and 10 on the Oakland 40. As he kicks the ball out of bounds, he slipped, and the ball went flying out of bounds. Holy cow. 8:11 to play in the half. Again, 14-10 Raiders. Stabler under center, split backfield, Van Egan and Davis. Wideouts, Branch and Biliknikov. Tight end is Casper. Play action fake, going to look for Casper. Medium hitch to Dave Casper. And he's not open. They dump it down to Davis, and he is quickly nailed by Bunts, but it's a pickup of 4. Clock running, 2nd and 6. Van Egan. Off tackle left with Mark Van Egan. There goes Van Egan. He has some room. He's close to the 1st down, and he picks up 6. He is inches short. 3rd in inches. 7:19 to play. The ball is at midfield. Play action fake. Biliknikov. Short out. There's a play action fake. Looking for Biliknikov. He hits him. Biliknikov turns it upfield. Gain of 15. And brought down by Eric Wright. San Francisco was in a 3-4 basic normal man. They were keying Mark Van Egan. The play action fake froze the defense. Stabler hits Biliknikov for 15 on the medium out. On the short out, excuse me. So 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 35. Clock running, 6:35 to play. The Raiders will slow it down now. Don't want to leave any time for San Francisco. Play action fake, run counter, pitch left. Davis. There's the pitch to Davis. Davis gains the corner, and he picks up 10. Nice run by Clarence Davis. 1st and 10. 5:42 to play in the half. 14-10 Raiders. Stabler takes his time. Raiders break the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. Van Egan. Sweep left. Mark Van Egan. They're keying that. And we're going to go medium hitch to Biliknikov. Stabler back to pass. He fires to Biliknikov. That's his 2nd touchdown pass as he breaks away from number 21, the defensive back Hicks, and goes to pay dirt in the end zone. It's now 20-10. We await the extra point. So that's Biliknikov's 2nd touchdown reception. San Francisco showing blitz. Stabler changed the play at the line of scrimmage, and he hits Biliknikov on the button hook for the TD. Let's watch that replay. Stabler changed the play. Bam! Biliknikov catches it and gets away from number 21 Hicks and goes to the end zone for 6 one more time. The audible. The Biliknikov touchdown. Here comes man for the extra point. The snap, the place. Boom! It's good. It's now Oakland 21, San Francisco 10, 4:54 to play in the first half. Oakland's offense clicking on all cylinders. Unbelievable. As Brad62 has joined us in the chat, he says, Battle of the Bay. Hi, Al. Nice matchup. Thank you very much, Brad. Hope all is well with you, my friend. So Mann will be kicking off deep for San Francisco. Monroe, Shortman are Harmon and McLemore. Here's the kickoff. Monroe has it. He brings it past the 30.
Holding. Receiving team.
So that 22-yard return will be nullified by the holding call. And Joe Montana and the San Francisco offense will start in the shadow of their own end zone, 1st and 10 on their 7. Split backfield, Tyler and Craig. Wideouts, Clark and Solomon. The tight end is Cooper. We're going to keep Craig and Tyler and Cooper. Oh, sorry. All three will stay in the block. We're going to go play action fake. Freddie Solomon. Medium slant. Montana, max protect, and he hits Solomon on the slant. Gain of 22. 1st and 10, 4:34 to play in the half. We went max protect. Gain of 22. As Brad62 says, Hicks was peeking in the backfield when Biliknikov burnt him. Probably so. You are correct, Brad. Joe Montana now 10 for 12, 146 yards. That's Freddie Solomon's first reception for 22 yards. Dwight Clark, 4 receptions, 57 yards, and a touchdown. Clock running. Tyler, off tackle left, Wendell Tyler. And he is smothered, brought down by Willie Hall. Once again, comes flying in from his inside linebacker position. That's Hall's 6th tackle. So it's 2nd and 10. No gain there. 3:54. Clock running. Screen to Roger Craig. They hit Craig in stride, and he's got the first down about 6. He's got 16 yards. 3:07 to play in the half. It's 1st and 10 on the 45, and I shall be back in a moment. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. So it is 1st and 10, 3:07, clock running. Ball on the San Francisco 45. Wendell Tyler, screen to Wendell Tyler. And they hit. Oh, he cannot connect up as Hall was on the coverage. Bad throw by Montana. He's lucky it wasn't picked off. 6 points the other way. So it's 2nd and 10. Clock stops on the incompletion to Wendell Tyler. 2:24 to play in the half. 21-10. Oakland. Clark short out. Montana back to pass, looking, he fires to Clark, picks up 14 and goes, clock is running. I thought he went out of bounds. And we will go no play. So 2-minute warning. Sure looked like he went out of bounds there. Clark now has 5 receptions for 71 yards and a touchdown. 2 minutes of play in the half, 21-10 Oakland. San Francisco driving, 5 plays, 52 yards. They're on the Oakland 41. And we're going to put Craig out wide. Medium slant to Roger Craig. Montana back to pass. He throws and he cannot connect up. Good coverage by Johnson there on the medium slant. They tried to go with the matchup. They got Craig on Johnson, Monty Johnson, but Johnson was able to stop him on that slant. So it's 2nd and 10. From the Oakland 41, 1:55 to play in the half. Screen to Roger Craig. They're keying that. Medium fly to Solomon. Back to pass Montana. He hits Solomon. Gain of 19. Brought down by Willie Brown. 148. They hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Clock running. Earl Cooper. Long slant. Back to pass. Here comes a pass rush. And dragged down by Matuzak. Loss of 19. Wow, a huge play by the Oakland Raider defense, and now Montana will signal for a timeout. Oh my lord. They're trying to pop Cooper on the long slant for the touchdown. And Matuzak drops Montana, who is scrambling for his life. 19-yard loss. Probably should have tried to throw the ball away there, Joe. So it's 2nd and 29. Roger Craig, screen to Craig. And Craig's going to pick up a ton of yards on that screen play. They get 22 yards back. 3rd and 7, 1:10. And Montana will call his second timeout. 1 left. It's 3rd and 7 on the Oakland 19. What a huge sack by Matuzak. Brad62 says, I'm going to have to get the new version. My 2014 crashes 5 to 6 times a game. Unplayable. Koch support never returned my email. That's awful. They've been pretty good with me, but yeah, it stinks when they don't return your email. I would do recommend, if you are going to get it, if you have some entertainment dollars you want to use, this version, it runs very smooth. The animation's excellent. So it's 3rd and 7. You can look for Dwight Clark on the short hitch. Montana back to pass, looking. He dumps it down as Clark was covered to Tyler. Tyler picks up 11. Hendricks with the tackle. They rush up to the line of scrimmage. Montana barking out the signals. 1st and 10 from the Oakland 8. Corner fade to Dwight Clark. Back to pass, the fade, incomplete. Thomas was all over him on that coverage. Good coverage by Thomas. And the clock stops with the incomplete pass. It's now 2nd and goal with 44 seconds left in the half. 21-10 Oakland. 2nd and goal. San Francisco with 1 timeout. Draw Craig. And there's the draw to Roger Craig, and he is smothered. No gain. And San Francisco will use their last timeout, so that didn't work. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Short slant. Short slant to Solomon. Montana back to pass, over the middle, he dumps it down to Craig, breaks a tackle, touchdown! Solomon was covered, Montana goes through his progression, dumps it down to the excellent running back, all-purpose Roger Craig, and he goes in for the score. It's 21-16 now with 26 seconds before the half. What a half of football it's been. So they come all the way back after a 19-yard sack and 2nd and 29 to score a touchdown. Drive culminating 13 plays, 93 yards, and culminating with a Roger Craig touchdown reception from Joe Montana. While Montana was looking for Solomon on the slant, he goes through his progressions and dumps it to Craig for the TD. Let's watch that replay. Montana, plenty of time, dumps it down to Craig, breaks a tackle into the end zone one more time. Montana wants to go to Solomon. It's not there. He goes to Craig, TD. Ray Werschen on for the extra point. The snap, the place, the extra point. And he just sneaks in. Wow, I thought he was going to shank it. So with 26 seconds left in the first half, Oakland 21, San Francisco 17. It has been a shootout here. Deep for the Raiders, Garrett. The short men are Jennings and Colsey. 49ers will... I think, who had the ball first? I don't remember. All right, here's the kickoff by Wersching. 2 yards deep. Garrett's going to return it out. Can he go 102 yards for a touchdown? Nope, he'll be stopped around the 15-yard line.
Receiving team.
Oh! So the holding on Thomas and Oakland, 1st and 10 on their 7. Going to go run safe. Mark Van Eegen, dive. And Van Eegen breaks a tackle up the middle. 8-yard gain. And that'll be it. Oakland will let the clock run out. So at the half, it is 21-17. San Francisco will get the ball in the second half. We'll continue on with this game. We're making pretty decent time here. So San Francisco did receive. Let's quickly go through some halftime stats. Scoring, Oakland scored the first 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. The first one at the 9:44 mark, a 34-yard pass from Stabler to Branch, man kick, 7-0. Then at the 6:27 mark of the first quarter, Stabler to Biliknikoff, man kick, 14-0. San Francisco would come back with 10 points. At the 52-second mark of the first quarter, Montana 21-yard pass to Clark. Ray Werschen with the extra point, 14-7 Oakland. And then Ray Werschen at the 8:11 mark of the second quarter, 30-yard field goal, 14-10. Oakland capitalized after a Montana interception, and they would put up a touchdown, a 25-yard pass from Stabler to Biliknikoff. Biliknikoff's second. The man extra point made it 21-10. And just before the half, with 26 seconds left, Montana on a progression where he was looking for Freddie Solomon on the short slant, went through his progressions. Solomon was covered. He hit Craig over the middle for 8 yards and a TD. Ray Werschen with the extra point. We start the third quarter, 21-7 Oakland. Montana 16-21 for 236 yards, 1 interception, 2 touchdowns. He's been sacked 3 times. The Mad Stork Ted Hendricks has gotten him twice, and John Matuzak once. First half rating, quarterback rating for Montana, 124.3. Ken Stabler, 9 of 12 for 157 yards, no interceptions, 3 touchdowns. He's been sacked once. His quarterback rating, 156.3. Wendell Tyler, 7 carries, 32 yards. He's the leading rusher for the 49ers. Mark Van Eegen, 4 carries, 23 yards. Davis, 2 carries, 14 yards. Receiving-wise, actually, let's go over here. It's probably easier to look at. Receiving-wise, Biliknikoff 3 for 67, Branch 1 for 34, and Casper 2 for 43 for the Raiders. For the Van Eegen 1 for 2, Davis 2 for 11. For the 49ers, Craig 5 receptions, 76 yards. Tyler 1 reception, 11 yards. Dwight Clark 5 for 71, Solomon 2 for 41, and Cooper 2 for 28. And we will move on to the second half. Man will be kicking deep to Monroe. San Francisco with the return on. Monroe fields it about the 10. He stopped around the 25-yard line by Phillips. It's a return of 16, so here comes Joe Montana. A chance for the 49ers to take the lead if they put a touchdown up. They'll start 1st and 10 on their 26. Again, split backfield of Craig and Tyler. Wideouts Clark and Solomon. Tight end Cooper. We're going to go max protect. Craig, Tyler, and Cooper will all stay in the block. Play action fake. Freddie Solomon. Medium slant. Montana. Oh! Solomon leaps and it's off his fingertips. It was open. Montana a little too high with that pass. He had all day in the world with the max protection, with the 2 blocks and Cooper, the tight end, staying in to protect. So it brings up 2nd and 10. Hello to Clinton Parks in the chat and Higher Ground Gaming with Eric. Hope all is well, my friends. Check out Clinton Parks, wonderful baseball channel, and Higher Ground Gaming with Eric. All kinds of great sports stuff going on there. Check it out. Wonderful. Very wonderful. So it's 2nd and 10. Wendell Tyler. Trap left. There goes Tyler. 1 tough yard brought down by Dave Rowe. So it brings up 3rd and 9 from the San Francisco 27. Roger Craig screen. Can he hit Craig on the screen? He does! Another big play by Roger Craig. They hit another tremendous screen. 14 yards, 3rd and 9. They pick up 14. Roger Craig now 6 reception, 90 yards and a touchdown. 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 41. Joe Montana and the Niners on the march once again. Wendell Tyler. Off tackle left. There goes Tyler. Tyler's hit! The ball is loose! Who has it? And it's recovered by number 51, Randy Cross. Oh, wow. 49ers dodge a huge bullet. More like a cannon they dodged. And that's a gain of 4. So it is 2nd and 6. And we're going to take Mr. Tyler out and inform him about ball security. We're going to bring in Bill Ring. So Bill Ring's in the ball game. And we'll give Craig a breather. And we'll bring in Harmon. Derek Harmon. Play action fake. Dwight Clark. Short out. There's a play action fake. Frees the defense. And he cannot connect out with Clark on the out. Villapiano was blitzing. Disrupted Montana just enough to bring up 3rd and 6. Craig back in the game. Tyler back in the game. 3rd and 6. Short to the flat to Craig. And Montana under pressure steps up. He's running for it, but he only picks up 3. Monty Johnson brings him down 3 yards short of the first down. It is 4th and 3 on the San Francisco 48. San Francisco trailing by 4. They will punt the ball. Max Runiger and the punt team comes out. Deep for the Raiders is Colsey. Here's the snap and the punt. Colsey with the return. Fields it around the 10. Breaks a couple of tackles. He's brought down at the 22. So that's a return of 14 on the 44-yard punt. Tackle by Fuller. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. This is their first possession of the second half. They have a 4-point lead. Kenny Stabler brings the offense back out on the field. Split backfield of Van Egan and Clarence Davis. The wideouts, Freddie Biliknikoff and Cliff Branch. The tight end from Notre Dame, Dave Casper. We're going to go to Casper. Actually, we're going to go play action fake to Dave Casper. Medium cross to Casper. Here's a play action fake. Stabler, plenty of time. Over the middle. Gain of 16. Nice catch by Casper. Dwight Hicks on the tackle. Ken Stabler's now 10 of 13 for 173 yards. The snake has struck many a time over and over again. First and 10 on the Oakland 38. Play action fake, run counter, pitch left, Clarence Davis. There it is, the pitch. Can Davis gain the corner? Yes, he does. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Gain of 11, forced out of bounds by Fonhorst. I love that play call. Play action fake, then you pitch it left. First and 10, clock stops on the force out of bounds. 10:57 to play in the third quarter. Oakland on the move. They're up by 4. Ball on their 49-yard line. Stabler's going to look for Cliff Branch. Short hitch. Short out. And he hits Branch for 12. Forced out of bounds by Ronnie Lott. First and 10. Inside 49er territory on the 39. Mark Van Eegen. Screen to Van Eegen. Stabler has times. He hits Van Eegen in stride. Van Eegen plows forward for 7 yards. Tackle by Jim Fonhorst. That's his 5th. He's been a busy Beaver. So it's 2nd and 3. Clock running. Ball on the 49er 32. Raiders 21, 49ers 17. San Francisco needs a big stop here. Clarence Davis, screen to Davis. Going the opposite side now. Hits Davis in stride. That's going to be a huge play. 14 yards on the screen. And again, Jim Fonhorst on the tackle. Tackle number 6. San Francisco was in a 3-4 basic run, keying Mark Van Eegen. The Raiders and Kenny Stabler take the ball the other way with a screen to Clarence Davis. The Snake is now 13 of 16 for 206 yards. Play action fake. Casper. Medium slant. Play action fake. Looking for Casper over the middle. Dumps it down to Van Eegen. Van Eegen picks up 9. Brought down a yard short by Keena Turner. That's Turner's 2nd tackle. As the medium slant was well covered by the 49ers, but it's 2nd and 1. Clarence Davis give him a breather. Let's bring in John Banaszak. He's a pretty good back. Pete Banaszak, excuse me. Let's bring in Banaszak, so it's going to be Van Eegen and Banaszak, and we're going to go dive to Banaszak. See if he can pick up the first down, first carry of the game, and Banaszak is close, and he does get it. He struggles for those extra inches. First and goal from the San Francisco 8. So the backfield now is Van Eegen and Banaszak. The wideouts are Branch and Biliknikov. The tight end, Dave Casper. Let's go play action fake. Corner fade to Casper. There's a play action fake. He's looking for Casper in the corner, and it's off his hands. Oh! Stabler thought he had another touchdown pass, but just off the fingertips of Casper, the friendly ghost. 2nd and goal, 6:33 to play in the third quarter. Again, Van Eegen and Banaszak in the backfield. And let's check out the screens. Screen to Banaszak. Stabler back to pass, looking for Banaszak, can't connect up. Incomplete. It was a heavy pass rush. Stabler threw backpedaling. Was not accurate with the toss. Banaszak will come out of the game. Clarence Davis will come in. Play action fake. Run counter. Pitch left. Let's see if Davis can gain the corner. And the 8 yards to the end zone. There it is. The pitch out to Davis. He's got it. Oh! 27 comes up and stops him just before the end zone. What a big tackle by Carlton Williamson. As Davidson thought he was in. It is 4th and goal from the 1. Wow! Decision time here for the Raiders. Field goal puts them up by a TD. Touchdown puts them up with an extra point by 11. I think the Raiders would go for it. And Banaszak, what's his run blocking? 2, 1. Let's see what Banaszak is for a run blocker. Banaszak's a 2 run blocker. So they're going to go I formation. Banaszak the up back. It's a 2 blocker out of 10. And that's not bad. I know it sounds low, but it's not bad. And Van Egen's behind him. Stabler, not really successful on the bootleg. Let's not do that. We're just going to give the ball to Van Egen. And let's see if this big Oakland Raider front line can push forward and Van Egen gets that 1 yard. Here comes Mark Van Egen on the dive. Yes, we're going for it. 4th and 1. Van Egen on the dive play, and he is stopped! No gain! Brought down by Dwayne Board. The San Francisco defense holds. Holy cow. Wow. Wow, let's watch that replay as Van Egen cannot gain the yard. Tremendous penetration by the front 7 of the San Francisco defense. Watch that again. Van Egen never got started. Brought down by number 76, Dwayne Board. So it's 1st and 10 for Joe Montana and the San Francisco 49ers on their 1 yard line. They trail by 4 with 5:31 to play in the 3rd quarter. Going to go Wendell Tyler. Trap left, Wendell Tyler. Tyler has a little running room. 4 tough yards. That's a very important running play. Gets him away from that goal line. So it's 2nd and 6. Clock running, 5:22 to play in the 3rd quarter. Oakland 21, San Francisco 17. What a defensive stop by the 49ers. As Brad62 says, whoa, good D. Clinton Park says quarterback sneak. The sneak was not a good option there. He had negative numbers on it. So 2nd and 6. Run counter. Let's go play action. Run counter. Pitch left. Wendell Tyler. There's a play action fake. The pitch to Tyler. Tyler gains the corner, and he is off to the races past the 20 at the 25 and finally brought down after a 21-yard gain by Willie Hall, and that is his 9th tackle. So the play action fake brings the Raiders defense in, and then you pitch it out quickly. It's almost like an option play I've come up with. And if the guy gains the corner, and if you see this replay, you can see, watch the Raiders pinch in. There, they pinched in, there's the pitch. And he gets around the corner. And that's what I try to get with that play. And it works quite a bit. Sometimes I have a bad habit of calling it too much because I love it so much. And for some reason, it doesn't work too well to the right. You don't want the tight end usually. You want the tight end at the other side. So let's watch it one more time. Play action, fake, pitch, left. Watch as they bite in. There's the pitch to Tyler. He gains the corner, and a huge gain. So 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 26. 21-17 Raiders. 4:37 to play in the 3rd quarter. Let's go play action fake. Dwight Clark. Short slant. Here comes the pass rush. Oh, Clark over the middle. And he does not get it off his fingertips. Thomas on the coverage. Montana was hurt on the play, but he's going to remain in the game. He's dinged up a bit. A little woozy, but Joe doesn't want to come out of this Bay Area battle. Matt Cavanaugh, the former Patriot, starts warming up on the sideline. 2nd and 10. Run counter. Roger Craig. Off tackle left. There goes Craig off tackle. No room. Only a gain of 1. And guess who's there? Willie Hall. That's tackle number 10 for Hall. Oakland was in a 3-4 basic run, keying Wendell Tyler, but Hall read the play well from his inside linebacker position and brings down Roger Craig after only a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 9, a crucial 3rd and 9 here. 3:50 to play in the third quarter. Screen to Craig. They set the screen up. Craig's hitting stride, and he is gain of 8, and he is short. Just short. So it's 4th and 1. Ball on there. San Francisco 35, and with a lot of time left in the game, as Roger Craig now has 7 receptions, 98 yards. Skip Thomas saves the first down with a torpedo tackle at the legs of Craig. And Skip Thomas now has 7 tackles for the Raiders, and that was huge. And I think we're going to punt. We're not going to go for it on our own 35 with 18 minutes to play in the game, trailing by 4. So Max Runniger and the punt team comes out. Colsey's deep for the Raiders to snap the punt. There's Colsey fielding at about the 25. He's at the 30. He's brought down around the 31. It's an 11-yard return on the 46-yard punt. Walter with the tackle. So it's the 30 where they place the ball. Here comes Ken Stabler. Again, the Raiders were denied from the San Francisco 1-yard line on 4th and 1. That's why it's still a 4-point ball game here. So Stabler and the Raider offense comes out on the field. And it's Van Egan and Banaszak, Branch, Biliknikov, and Casper. The Raiders will now go to an I formation, a little ground and pound. They're going to go Mark Van Egan, off tackle left.
False start. Offense. Number 21, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Branch comes out of his stance, and it's now going to be 1st and 15. Again, they'll stay with the I formation. Play action. Van Egan. Screen. There's the play action. Van Egan goes to the out. They hit Van Egan. It's going to be a huge play. Gain of 14. Kenny Stabler, cool as the other side of the pillow. The snake hits Van Egan for 14 yards. Tackle credited to Williamson. That's Carlton Williamson's 2nd tackle for the 49ers. They were in a 3-4 basic deep zone, and they got burnt by the play action screen. And you want to see that again, watch this. Play action. Boom. Look how wide open this is. Bam. I love this game. So it's 2nd and 1, I formation. Banaszak's the up back. We're going to go Banaszak on the dive. Pete Banaszak up the middle, and he gets 2 tough yards.
Defense. Number 79, 5-yard penalty.
And we'll accept that. So 1st and 10, as Banaszak had the first down, but that was only 2 yards, so we get 3 more yards on that. So it's 1st and 10, 1:29 to play. The clock stops on the hanky. Ball in the Oakland 44. Again, I formation. Banaszak the up back. Van Egan behind him. Van Egan. Dive play to Mark Van Egan. They're going to attack this middle. And Van Egan, 4 tough yards. Tackled by Jim Farnhorst. That's his 7th. Oakland will slow it down now. 2nd and 6. Again, Banaszak the up back. Van Egan behind him. I'm going to go Mark Van Egan. Off tackle left. There goes Van Egan. Gain of 5. And that will be the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, Oakland 21, San Francisco 17. Remember, this is the 1984 San Francisco 49ers who went 15-1, the only team to defeat them in 1984, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They would crush the Miami Dolphins and Dan Marino in the Super Bowl. The Oakland Raiders of 1976 went 13-1, the only team to defeat the Oakland Raiders were the New England Patriots, who would then lose to the Raiders in a very controversial playoff game. Roughing the passer, my butt. And the Raiders would go on to crush the Minnesota Vikings in the Super Bowl. So it is 3rd and 1, I formation. We went dive play on the goal line, and they got smothered. Play action pass. Cliff branch. Let's go short and quick. Play action pass. Short and quick. To Cliff Branch. Play action pass. Short and quick. Branch. Boom. Oh! He caught it and they got drilled by Ronnie Lott. The ball comes loose. And Branch wanted a flag, but Lott was there simultaneously. Branch had his hands on the ball, and as he was bringing it in, Lott flattened him. Wow. And 4th and 1 at the San Francisco 47, and we're going for it. Stabler with the sneak is only 0.4 here. I just don't like that sneak. I don't think. All right. There we go. 4th and 1. Dive play. Van Egen's going to get this. Dive play to Mark Van Egen. 4th and 1. And Van Egen, and again he is brought down! Tina Turner comes from the outside, 1 yard loss. Wow. If you told me twice we're not going to pick up 1 yard with Banaszak in front and Van Egen behind him, I would have told you you're nuts. Wow. Turnover on downs, 1st and 10. San Francisco takes over nearly at midfield. They're on their 48. Holy cow, I can't believe we didn't pick up 1 yard on the goal line and right there. So that big hit by Lott on Branch when we would have had the first down. And then the 1 yard loss on Van Egen. So the 49ers defense comes up huge. Montana by under center. Split backfield to Tyler and Craig. Wideouts Clark, Solomon. Tight end Cooper. Screen. Roger Craig. Here comes a big pass rush, and brought down by number 39, Willie Hall. Hall, unbelievable game he's had. That's his first sack, but if you count, it's like 11 tackles. As Brad62 says, go 2 tight ends. Yeah, I should have thought about that. So it's 2nd 18. Wow. So 2nd and 18. Wendell Tyler. Screen to Wendell Tyler. That's keyed. Medium fly to Freddie Solomon. And he hits Solomon for a huge gain. He breaks the tackle and touchdown! Freddie Solomon! Wow! Solomon 3 catches, 101 yards, and just like that, the San Francisco 49ers strike and take the lead 23-21. Extra point pending. Holy cow! Montana audibles out of the screen to Tyler, goes with a medium fly to Solomon, who burns his defender. Let's watch that replay. Bam! Touchdown. One more time. So original play, screen to Tyler. He audibles out. And medium fly, he beats number 24 for the touchdown. Wow. Here comes Ray Wershen with the extra point. And it's good. It's now 24-21. The 49ers take a 3-point lead with 13:53 to play in this battle of the Bay. Brad62 says explosive. Oh, I wish I still would have went for it both times. It's the right call. All right, well, Raiders will have the ball. Wershing will kick off. Again, I'm playing as both offenses, and the computer is playing as both defenses. That's what I do in the Titan Bowl games. So Wershing to kick off. Deep is Garrett. The short men are Jennings and Colsey. Here's the kickoff. Garrett has it. Past the 20. At the 30. Brought down just past the 30. 23-yard return. So Ken Stabler will bring out the Oakland offense, and they will start 1st and 10 on the Oakland 32. And that experiment of pounding the ball did not work. Pete Banaszak will come out. Clarence Davis will come back in. So Van Eegen and Davis in the backfield. Branch, Biletnikoff, the wideouts. Casper, Notre Dame alumni, at tight end. Play action fake. Run counter. Pitch left. Clarence Davis.
Hut, hut.
Can he gain the corner? Yes, he does. Gain of 6. Jim Farnhorst on the tackle. Farnhorst now has 8 tackles, and as you can see, San Francisco was in a 3-4 basic. Normal man keying Mark Van Eegen. We went the other way with the pitch out. Gain of 6. So it's 2nd and 4. Clock running, 3:37 to play. Van Eegen. Dive. Mark Van Eegen up the middle. Struggles for 2 yards, brought down by Dan Bunce. That's his 3rd tackle. Again, they're keying Van Eegen, So it's 3rd and 2. We got to pick this up. 3rd and 2. Play action fake. Casper. Short slant. Casper. Yes! Caught! 15-yard gain! Casper was hammered by Wright, but he held on. And Upshaw looks a bit woozy, and he's coming off the field for about 4 plays. Ken Stabler now 16 for 22, 244 yards. Dave Casper, 4 receptions, 74 yards. The drive continues. As Clinton Parks in the chat says, Fumble Rooski. That was in the Orange Bowl with Miami and Nebraska. That was one of the greatest college games ever. When if Osborne played for the tie, he would have won the national championship. He played for the win, though, and he lost. So 1st and 10. Clock running, 12:08 to play on the San Francisco 45. Oakland trails by 4. And we're looking for Cliff Branch. And Branch on the short slant.
Hut, hut.
Stabler to Branch. Branch breaks away from Lott, but Lott finally brings him down. That's a gain of 18. Branch now 3 for 64 and a touchdown. That's Ronnie Lott's 4th tackle. Stabler having a tremendous day. And remember, between both these teams, there's only 2 losses. Kenny Stabler, the snake. I was so happy when he went to Houston, and then when he went to, he was at the end with the Saints, but I was like, I could finally root for Kenny Stabler because I hate the Raiders. All right, so 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 27, 11:59 to play. San Francisco 24, Oakland 21. And let's go sweep left with Clarence Davis. There's a sweep to Davis. Lots of running room. 9-yard gain. Good blocking by that Oakland front line. And that's without Gene Upshaw. Now Upshaw comes back out on the field. And Jim Farnhorst for the 49ers has his 9th tackle. 49ers were in a 3-4 basic pass with a blitzer. And they got burnt by the sweep left. So 2nd and 1. Let's see if Van Eegen can pick up this play. And dive. And we're going to go dive with Van Eegen. Come on, Mark. Pick up this 1st down. And he does. He breaks a tackle. Gain of 5. Brought down by Carlton Williamson. Tackle number 3. They were keying Van Eegen for a 3-4 basic tight man. But Van Eegen, with some good blocking up front, broke 1 tackle. He picks up 5 yards. Oh, Brad62 in the chat says, Casper had the Fumblerooski. Was it against the Chargers? Yes, that's when Stabler just rolled the ball forward and it changed the rule. That wasn't even a Fumblerooski. That was, I'm going to roll the ball forward because I'm going to get sacked. And they changed the rule that if that happens, if the offensive team recovers it, it goes back to the point of the ball. Line of scrimmage, I think. That was the rule when they changed it. I don't know exactly what it is now. I believe it's very similar, if not the same. So 1st and 10, 10:31 to play. Ball on the San Francisco 13. A field goal here for man, 61% chance of success. So we're going to go run counter. Clarence Davis. Pitch left. Run counter, the pitch to Davis. He gets the corner! And pushed out of bounds by number 42, Ronnie Lott. Farnhorst, who's been tremendous for the 49ers, is done for the game. Ronnie Lott with his 5th tackle. It's 2nd and 2 on the San Francisco 5. Art Shell blasts a big hole on that pitch out. So 2nd and 2 against split backfield. Van Egan and Clarence Davis. Stabler with the sneak. There goes Kenny Stabler. He only gets one. And Stabler was hurt. Oh, no. Oh, no. And he is done for the day. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Kenny Stabler gets nailed. Thank you, Clinton Parks. I ran the sneak. Are you happy now? Oh, my God. So is that Hume who comes in? No, Mike Ray. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, this is not good. 30 and 1, so wow, we're going to have to go the final 9:38 with Mike Ray or David Hume, who also was a punter. Ray's not horrible, 98, quarterback rating of 98. I mean, it's not horrible. Wow, so Stabler on the sneak gets his bell rung, and I know it says he's out 2 weeks, but all injuries are reset after every game. Oh, boy. 30 and 1. Let's see if we can get another quarterback killed. Sneak with Ray. Ray goes up the middle, and he's just short. 4th and inches. We got to kick the tying field goal here. So here comes Errol Mann. The holder is Hum. The snap, the place, the kick, and it's good. We have a tie ball game at 24. And with 8:56 to play, things are looking good for the San Francisco 49ers. Clinton Parks, being a wise guy, say, quick, activate Jim Plunkett. Jim Plunkett was playing in 76. He actually was on the San Francisco 49ers. The Patriots traded Plunkett to the 49ers. I think they got a ton of draft picks. I think. The 49ers would eventually cut him, and the Raiders would pick him up in 1978. He didn't play for a couple of years, 78 or 79. And when they traded Stabler to Houston for Dan Pastorini was not playing well. He got hurt, and Jim Plunkett had a Cinderella career after that. Jim Plunkett was a very good quarterback, Heisman Trophy winner from Stanford, played on god-awful New England Patriot teams. So, Patriots started off 6-0, and my dad and my uncle told me the reason why they won those 6 games, Jim Plunkett. I mean, they could run the ball a bit. They had a good defense, but those teams are not. They were average at best. All right, tie ball game, 8:56 to play. Man will kick off deep for San Francisco. Monroe, Shortman, Harmon, and McLemore. Here's the kickoff. The return's on 4 yards deep in the end zone, and Monroe will down it. So, tie ball game. Joe Montana and the San Francisco offense will start 1st and 10 on their 20. There's no Ken Stabler. He is gone for the game. It's in the hands of Ray or Hume. 24-24, 8:56 to play in the battle for the Bay in a Titan Bowl game. Play action fake, run counter. And we're going to go pitch right. Usually this doesn't work, but we're going to pitch right with Craig. Here's the pitch out. Can Craig get the... And then he does. He gets the outside gain of 8. Villapiano torpedoes Craig, keeping him from a long run, and that's Phil Villapiano, second tackle. He's been fairly quiet. Oakland was in a 3-4 basic, doubling the tight end. So it's 2nd and 2, clock running, 8:44 left in this tie ball game, 24-24. Ball on the San Francisco 28. Wendell Tyler, trap left. There goes Tyler, and he is stopped by number 39. And Monty Johnson is coming off the field. And he's only shaken up a little bit. He'll be back in about a play, and that's Willie Hall's 12th tackle. And he stopped the first down there, a crucial 3rd and 1 here. Third and 1. Clock running, 8:04 to play on the San Francisco 29. Run counter. Roger Craig. Trap right. And Craig has a first down. Good tough run of 2 yards, but more importantly, the first down. Clock continues to run. 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 31. Field goal can win it here. 7:58 to play. San Francisco will go to the slowdown. Play action fake. Dwight Clark. Medium out. They're keying that. We're going to continue with the play. We're still going to go to Clark. Montana fires to Clark. It is complete gain of 14. Tatum was shaken up, and he's going to be out for about 10 plays as he tried to put the big hit on Clark, and it's Tatum who goes off the field woozy. Dwight Clark now 6 receptions, 85 yards, and a touchdown. That was a first down. As Phil the Issues Guy has entered the chat, and also Aaron Sheelan. How are you, both of you? And Aaron says, sign Todd Marinovich. He's from the Bay Area. His dad was a nutbag. Have you ever seen that special? Phil the Issues Guy, ha ha ha. Oh, Todd Marinovich is more machine than man. You are correct, Phil. Phil is a huge Raiders fan. I don't know how long you've been watching, Phil. But Clinton Park said, run the sneak, run the sneak. I ran the sneak. Stabler's out of the game. So I'm left with Ray and Hume at quarterback. I'm playing as both offenses. The computer's playing as a defense. So it's 24-24 here in this Titan Bowl, Battle of the Bay. The 1984 San Francisco 49ers, who are 15-1 and won the Super Bowl, are facing off against the 76 Raiders, who are 13-1 and won the Super Bowl. All right, 1st and 10. Let's go to our bread and butter play, the screen to Roger Craig. They set up the screen, and Craig's going to have good yardage there. Gain of 7. Villapiano on the tackle. No, Villapiano missed the tackle, and cleaning it up was Willie Hall. That's 13 tackles on for Willie Hall. What a tremendous day the inside linebacker's having. And that's Roger Craig's 8th reception for 105 yards. Roger Craig was just tremendous all-purpose back. He was like Chuck Foreman was really good for the Vikings, and he played I think the last couple of years with the Patriots. You know, Chuck Foreman was excellent, but Roger Craig was just, for an all-purpose back, a little bit better. It'd be interesting to look at the numbers. I think Craig has much better numbers. But Chuck Foreman was outstanding for the Vikings of the 70s. All right, 2nd and 3. Clock running. Wendell Tyler, trap left. There goes Tyler, first down and more. That's an 8-yard gain brought down by old man Willie Brown. That's Brown's 6th tackle. As Clinton Park says, I'm a Seahawks fan. Why should I worry about the Raiders? You son of a gun, Clinton. All injuries, though, are reset after the game. You can only be injured for 1 game. I know it said he was out like 4 weeks, but not in my specialty league. So 6:21 to play, clock running. 1st and 10 on the Oakland 40. They're not yet in Ray Werschen field goal range. And Tyler's at 95. So we're going to bring Harmon. Actually, Bill Ring. We'll give Wendell Tyler a breather and Roger Craig a breather. We'll bring in Harmon. So the backfield's now Ring and Harmon. Montana under center. Split backfield. Wideouts Clark and Solomon. Tight end is Cooper. Russ Francis is on the team. Oh my God, I could have. You know what? Ooh, I like that. Oh, I got a special play if we get close. Russ Francis, former New England Patriot. So we're going to go Bill Ring. Dive play with Bill Ring, and there goes Bill Ring up the middle. He's dragging Raiders, and he breaks the tackle and finally brought down after an 18-yard gain. Once again, Willie Hall saves the touchdown. That's Hall's 14th tackle. Bill Ring dragging Raiders, breaking tackles, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. As Stratomatic Delaware has the line of the chat so far, Clinton Parks killed Kenny. Awesome line, my friend. And I believe he is referencing South Park as they killed Kenny. If not, it's very funny anyway. So clock running. And again, San Francisco goes to a slowdown. 5:34 to play. A field goal here. If you get out of the slowdown, 52% chance of Wershing making it. But we'll stay in the slowdown to chew up clock. And we'll keep Ring and Harmon in the backfield. Well, let's check out to see. 97. Yeah, we got to bring Tyler. We got to bring these guys back in. So Ring with a huge run. Wendell Tyler will come back in. And Roger Craig will come back in. So it's Craig and Tyler split backfield. Clark, Solomon the wideouts. And actually, we're going to go 2 tight ends, 1 running back. So Russ Francis is in with Cooper. The lone running back's Roger Craig. We're going to go play action fake. Russ Francis on the out. And he throws to Francis, complete for 9 yards. Push out of bounds by Phillips. So Russ Francis gets his first action of the game with 4:47 to play. He picks up 9 yards. The former Patriot comes up big. Brad 62, the 70s, my golden age for the NFL. Now I don't care much. 70s were good. 80s were pretty good too. So it's 2nd and 1. Again, they'll stay with the 2 tight ends. And they'll bring in Wendell Tyler, former Ram. 2nd and 1, 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts. Going to give the ball to Tyler on the trap left. And Tyler has the first down. He just barely got it. Big pop by Willie Hall. Tackle number 15. But no matter how big that hit was, and Hall, they were keying Wendell Tyler. Tyler was able to struggle for that 1 yard. So it is 1st and 10. Again, San Francisco goes to a slowdown. Montana in no hurry to bring the 49ers out of the huddle. Field goal attempt from here for Ray Wershing, 72% chance of success. That's with the slowdown, 74 without the slowdown. So again, Tyler, 2 tight ends. Play action fake. Francis. I don't like that. Don't like it. I'm not going to get too cute. Wendell Tyler. Trap left. There goes Tyler. He busts through the initial. He's close.
Holding. Offense. Number 51. 10-yard penalty.
The 8-yard gain nullified by the holding call by Randy Cross. The Raiders will automatically accept that, and it is 1st and 20 from the Oakland 22. The clock stops on the yellow hanky hitting the grass. So with 3:51 to play in a 24-24 ball game, Battle of the Bay Titan Bowl. They're going to go back to the 2 wideouts, 2 running backs. So Tyler and Craig are in the backfield. Russ Francis comes off. 1st and 20 1st and 20. Medium out. Actually, medium out. They might come. Hendricks has been able to put a lot of pressure from the outside. Let's go short. Short out. Short out to Clark. Montana back to pass. Here comes the pressure. They pick up the blitz. And the out to Clark. Gain of 11. And Colsey pushed him out of bounds. Clock stops. 3:45 to play. 2nd and 9 from the Oakland 11. Field goal attempt here for Ray Wersch. 76% chance of success. And Brad62 says, Randy Cross, you suck. 24-24. Oakland needs a huge stop here. So 2nd and 9. Play action, run counter. Pitch right. Roger Craig. Can Craig get the corner? Yes. Oh, he's brought down by number
Holding
70.
offense, number 87, 10-yard penalty.
So it doesn't matter, but John Matuzak made a wonderful tackle after a 3-yard gain. It looked like Craig had gained the quarter, but all for not holding on the blocking away from the play, too. Dwight Clark accepted. So now it's 2nd and 19, 3:39 to play. And that only makes it a 53% chance of a field goal. So it's 2nd and 19. Screen to Roger Craig. Montana back to pass. And Craig's got a huge pickup. Gain of 14 again. The 49ers were an excellent screen team. So it makes it 3rd and 5. Clock running. They'll go to the slowdown. Field goal here. 82% chance. I know it says 80, but it's only because we're going slow down. We'll get out of the slowdown when we kick the field goal. So, Charlie Phillips with his 3rd tackle. Oakland was in a 3-3 nickel pass loose man, doubling Freddie Solomon. They got burnt for 14 yards on the screen play to Roger Craig. Craig now 9 receptions, 119 yards of receiving with a touchdown. And it's 3rd and 5, split backfield. Clock running, 3:24. Montana and the 49ers offense slowly break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. Short out to Dwight Clark. Montana back to pass, looking, he fires, touchdown to Clark! The 49ers take a 30-24 lead, extra point pending. Dwight Clark, 8 catches, 103 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Whoa, what a ball game. And now the Raiders, with 2:39 and probably a little less, and no Kenny Stabler, he has been knocked out of the game, will have Ray or Hume with a chance to try to tie it up here. Now let's look at that replay, the short out. There's the out, boom, touchdown. One more time, Montana back to pass, hits Clark for 6 points. Corner of the end zone on the short out. Wersching with the extra point. It is good. Down the middle. It's now 31-24. 2:39 to play. Wersching will kick off. The Raiders need a huge return here. What a ball game this has been from Oakland Alameda Coliseum. Here's the kickoff. Here's the return. It's a big one. Near midfield. Finally.
Holding, receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
So Jack Tatum with the holding nullifies a 31-yard return. Good going, Jack, you jackass. I'm not a big Jack Tatum fan either. So, instead of having a nice return, it's going to be 1st and 10 on the Oakland 29, which isn't awful, but near midfield was better. And we're going to stick with Mike Ray. .234 to play. Oakland has all 3 timeouts. Out of curiosity, Casper. I mean, completion percentages aren't horrible. They drop about 10. So instead of like 73, it's a 63. You know, it's not horrible when you look at these plays. He's not a horrible backup quarterback. Screen to Clarence Davis. Yeah, let's go screen to Clarence Davis. That should be fairly safe. Screen to kill. Oh, God, I hit Van Egan by accident. Come on, Mark, make the catch. Ugh. Incomplete. Heavy rush on Ray. Forced him to throw quickly. Oh, wow, Dave Rowe. Where's Rowe? I gotta get him out. Actually, he's out anyway. They took him out of the game automatically. Usually you don't have to worry about Dave Rowe on offense. He must have been a lineman. Oh, maybe he's one of the players who got hurt. Usually you don't have to worry about the line to switch him out. Defensively, yes, but offensively, no. That's the first time I've seen that. So 2nd and 10. Screen. Now hit the right person. Clarence Davis. Ray back to pass, and he cannot connect up. Deflected by Turner. Oh, boy. 3rd and 10. Definitely 2 down. Yeah, it could be 2 down territory. Casper. Let's see. They're probably blitzing. A slant might beat the blitz. Casper on the short slant. Ray back to pass. He hits Casper. Gain of 6. Tripped up by Hicks. Clock goes down to the 2-minute warning. 4th and 4, and the Raiders have to go for it on their own 35. Casper. Short out. Short out to Branch. This is it. This is the ball game, folks. 4th and 4, looking for the out to Branch. Ray back to pass. He fires, and Branch dropped the first down pass. Oh, the moans and groans by the Raiders fans here at the Coliseum. Ray hit him right in the hands, and that was Cliff Branch's 2nd drop. Oh, my God. We had the right play call. Wide open. Wide open. Wow. Wow. I know I play as both teams, but wow. Oh, man, that was the right play call, too. There it is. He dropped the ball. He had it. Would have been out of bounds. One more time. Good pass by Ray, number 15. Put it right on his hands. He dropped the ball. All right. Well, I don't control. No, Dave Rowe must be on defense then. Oh, wow, look at that. And I don't control their defense. I don't know why they're not subbing in people. So that's their problem. And seeing that, we can attack the middle, even if they're going to blitz their linebackers. So 1:57 to play. We're going to go run safe, stay in bounds, and Craig, Wendell Tyler, trap left. There goes Tyler, brought down by number 58, Monty Johnson back in the game. That's his 5th tackle. And Oakland calls their first timeout. They have 2 left, 1:52 to play in the game. San Francisco 31, Oakland 24. San Francisco 2nd and 8 from the Oakland 33. Go run counter. Wendell Tyler. Trap right. Tyler. He's hit. The ball is loose. Who has it? And San Francisco comes up with it. Whoa, wow. Did they dodge another bullet? And we were playing run safe. Oh, I didn't click run safe. Oh, boy. My faux pas. No, that should have stayed on run safe. Why did it go off? Anyway, gain of 4. Oakland uses their 2nd timeout. Only 1 remaining. 3rd and 4. Run safe. Stay in bounds. Run counter. Roger Craig. Trap left. There goes Craig, and he is smothered for a 1-yard gain. Villapiano comes up with the big stuff. Field goal attempt here. 34% chance for Ray Wershing. That's not a good percentage. Clock's running. They're not calling timeout. 4th and 3. So what I can do, I'm surprised they haven't called timeout. I'm going to take it down to the minute mark, and we'll call timeout. 4th and 3. 4th and 3. They need a touchdown, so they need to go approximately 70 yards. Just a little more than 70 yards, 72 yards. Run safe, stay in. I formation. Actually, full house backfield. Okay, so we have Tyler. I don't want Harmon, I want Ring. Tyler, Ring, and Craig. Full house backfield. Run safe. Oh, because I changed it. Yeah, so it did go off the other time. I thought it stayed. And they're going to be keying the run, but probably Tyler. We're going to go, let's see if Bill Ring can get another big run here. Dive, play to Ring. Yes. Ball's given to Ring, and he's close to the first down. Oh, just short. Oakland holds with 55 seconds left in the game. Gain of 3. They measured it, and it just came up short. Unbelievable. Oh, I thought that was going to do it. That was a cute little play there. Full house backfield, give it to Ring. Third option, we gave it to him. He got 3 yards. Just missed by inches. So now Oakland has 1 timeout. They need to go 75 yards. So they're going to be playing the outs. Their defense will be played to the out. We're going to go Van Egan and Davis will stay in the block for this one play. They're going to be guarding the outs. The middle is going to be open. Casper. Medium slant to Casper. Back to pass. Ray looking. Oh!
Pass interference.
Yes!
Defense.
He
Number
got the Casper
22,
too soon.
10-yard
Hicks hit
penalty,
Casper too
automatic.
soon.
First down.
And the clock stops. We keep our timeout. That's beautiful. So 51 seconds. 1st and 10 on the Oakland 35. They need a touchdown and an extra point to tie it. Again, they're going to be guarding the outs. Casper. Oh, wait a second. Van Egan. Why is Davis? Why can't he stay in the block? That's wrong. Why is that not there? All right, I'll do this. Banaszak. Now I'll bring Davis back in. Sometimes the game glitches weird. I couldn't keep it. I want to keep Van Egan and Davis in the block. They will release after a certain point. Just a little extra protection for Mike Ray. And Casper. Long slant. Ray back to pass under pressure. He takes off running. He's got a lot of room. Gain of 10, and now we got to call timeout. I didn't want that, but he ran. Called timeout. So with 40 seconds to play, 1st and 10 on the Oakland 45. Now we got to work the outs. Turner. So head out of bounds. Screen. Davis. Screen to Clarence Davis. Come on, hit it. Yes, go Clarence, go. Why didn't you get out of bounds? Special play. Can we spike the ball in 76? No, we can't. That's wonderful. That's freaking wonderful. You must hurry up. Okay. Hurry up. We can spike the ball. They're going to let us spike the ball. Spike the ball, you sure? Yes. Ray spikes the ball, 12 seconds left, 3rd and 2. Ball on the San Francisco 47. 4 wideouts. Mike Siani. Branch. And Morris Bradshaw. Bradshaw had a lot of speed. Shotgun. Clarence Davis. Davis is out wide. 12 seconds, 12 seconds, 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Need an out. I need an out and get the hell out of bounds. I thought with the screen to Davis, he'd pick up some yards and head to the out. I have head out of bounds. I have to make sure we get out of bounds. What's Mike Siani? Short out to Mike Siani. Ray back to pass, looking, he fires to Siani, gain of 8, he gets out of bounds, 5 seconds left. 1st and 10. Well, only one play here now. Only one play here. Do we want to put Davis out wide? Van Egan will come in. He'll stay in the block. Where's the Hail Mary? Hail Mary. Hail Mary. We need a pass interference. Click any receiver to call the play. Yes, I know that. And before we do that, quarterback must pass. That way he doesn't take off running. Hail Mary. You know what? Hail Mary, though. I'm wondering if a standard bomb flies better. Yeah, it is. 35 yards. Where are we at? The 39. He should catch it and break a tackle, don't you think? Bomb fly, long fly, branch, long fly, 41. The long fly to Branch, last play of the game. Ray back. He fires, incomplete. The ball is knocked loose as Branch is nailed. He wouldn't have had the touchdown anyway. And that's the ball game, folks. And what a ball game it was. San Francisco comes back to defeat the Oakland Raiders. So the 1984 San Francisco 49ers 31. The 1976 Oakland Raiders 24. Ken Stabler got knocked out of the ball game at the end. It was Mike Ray who was 3 for 8 for 22 yards. What a game. Oh, Stratomatic Delaware wanted to ghost to the post, I think. Clinton Park said Branch. That's who I went with. He got nailed, and ball came loose, so didn't matter anyway. Great ball game. Michael Butler, rooting for the Raiders, says bummer. Stratomatic Delaware says good game, Al. Clinton Parks says great game. So thank you to Clinton Parks. Check out his channel. That's Clinton Parks. A lot of Digital Diamond Baseball on National Pastime 3. He has a discussion going on with the owner from National Pastime 3, and the owner's also, I believe, if I'm correct, is going to be showcasing some of Clinton Parks' games on his page. Audie Murphy, how are you, my friend? He says, well done. I'm glad you enjoyed. It stinks that Stabler got knocked out of the game. That's what stinks, but that's part of football. So, and check out Chris from Stratomatic Delaware. That's Stratomatic Delaware, excellent card and dice channel. Football, basketball, hockey, baseball. Thank you to Brad62. Thank you to Phil the Issues Guy. Check out his channel, movie and TV reviews. Absolutely wonderful person, Phil the Issues Guy. Joe Dirty Locks and Katie Crow. Big Game of Thrones fans. Check them out. Big music fans, too. Thank you to Aaron Sheelan who wanted me to sign Todd Marinovich. And I think Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, wonderful channel, Higher Ground Gaming. Check that out. Lots of sports on there, retro replays. Just going through my thank yous. And Kenny Price, thank you very much. As Brad62, I could see Ronnie Lott knocking that play out. Yeah, I could see it too. Stradmac Delaware, yeah, 42 made it. You tremble in your cleats. You are correct. So great game. This is the best game I played so far. They've been good. If you haven't seen all the Titan Bulls, they've been really good. This was the best. And so let's quickly go to the box scores and we will call it a stream. Thank you very much for your time. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed. I think it was a good presentation. If you liked, please hit the like button. Please share. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. It's up to you, but come back and enjoy. Jump in the chat with the good folks of the friends of the channel. The FOC. And if you want to be a wrestler, send me a comment on one of my wrestling videos, and I will make you a wrestler, and you can be a member of the FOC. All right, Joe Montana, 25 of 33, 380 yards, 1 pick, 4 touchdowns, and he was sacked 4 times. They were able to put pressure on Joe. His quarterback rating, an outstanding 140.2. Kenny Stabler, before his injury, tremendous, 17 of 23, 262 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was sacked once. His quarterback rating, 150.7. Mike Ray came in after Stabler was knocked out of the game, 3 of 8, 22 yards, 45.8 quarterback rating. Wendell Tyler, 16 carries for the 49ers, 78 yards. His long was 21. Ring, 3 carries, 22 yards. Craig, 7 for 17. Montana, 3 for 1. For the Raiders, Clarence Davis, 7 for 55. His long was 11. Van Egan was held in check, 10 for 38. His long was 8. Ray, 2 scrambles for 11 yards. Stabler, a scramble for a yard. And Banaszak, 1 for 1. The killer, the Raiders had 4th and 1 on the San Francisco 1-yard line, and they stuffed Mark Van Egan. I went for it. I went for the touchdown instead of kicking the field goal. Hindsight, I probably should have kicked the field goal. Then they stuffed him at midfield again for a yard lost that time on a 4th and 1. Receiving, Roger Craig, 9 out of the backfield, 9 receptions, 119 yards, and a touchdown. Dwight Clark, 8 receptions, 103 yards, 2 touchdowns. Freddie Solomon, 3 for 101 and a touchdown. Cooper, 2 for 28. Harmon, 1 for 9. Francis, 1 for 9. Wendell Tyler, 1 for 11. For the Raiders, Casper, 5 for 80. Davis, 4 for 33. Van Egan, 4 for 32. Branch, 3 for 64 and a touchdown. Biliknikoff, 3 for 67 and 2 touchdowns. I probably should have went to Freddie Biliknikoff a little more. And now that I'm looking at it. But I figure they keyed him a lot. I try to go away from him. Siani, 1 for 8. Tyler fumbled the ball twice. Montana once. And they recovered it. Ayers fumbles and recoveries cross. So they did lose the ball once on a fumble, the 49ers. Let's go to the sacks and the interceptions, and we'll call it a stream. Leading tackler for the San Francisco 49ers, Farnhorst, who had to come out of the game injured, had 9. Lott had 6. Big hits by Ronnie Lott at the end. Took the ball away from Branch on the big hit. If he had caught it, maybe he breaks a tackle. We don't know, because Ronnie Lott planted him in the grass. Willie Hall, 15 tackles and a sack and a deflection. Defensive player of the game right there for the Raiders. The sacks, Willie Hall had 1, Hendricks the Mad Stork 2, and John Matuzak 1. That's their 4 sacks. Interception, 1 interception by Monty Johnson, the linebacker. Sacks for San Francisco, only had 1, Fred Dean. That's it. Go to the scoring. Oakland scored the first 14 points of the game. 9:44 the first quarter, 34-yard pass from Stabler to Branch, man kick. Then at 6:27 of the first quarter, 27-yard pass from Stabler to Blicknikoff, man kick. So it's 14-0. San Francisco came back with 10 points. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Montana hit Clark for a 21-yard touchdown pass. Ray Wershing kick. 14-7 Raiders. Then a Ray Wershing field goal, 30 yards, with 8:11 at the 8:11 mark in the second quarter. 14-10. Raiders would answer that with a touchdown pass. Once again, Stabler to Blicknikoff, 25 yards, man kick. 21-10. The Raiders looked in good shape. But San Francisco scored before the half, a touchdown pass when Montana went through his progressions, dumped it down to Roger Craig, who scampered the last 8 yards into the end zone. Ray Wershing kicked the extra point, 21-17 at the half. San Francisco would score at the 13:53 mark in the fourth quarter, as there was no scoring in the third quarter. 60-yard pass from Montana to Solomon, 24-21. 49ers took their first lead of the game in the fourth quarter. Oakland tied it up at the 8:56 mark. Man with a 20-yard field goal, 24-24, and with 2:39 left in the game, Montana 7-yard pass to Clark. Ray Wershing hits the extra point. San Francisco from 1984 goes on to defeat the 1976 Oakland Raiders 31-24, and what a ball game it was. And with that, take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, share, and let's grow this channel and our community together. Take care, bye-bye, and God bless. Peace!